Hi, welcome to my channel, Readerwoman. My name's Judy, and let's talk library tour. This is number 2 in the dining room. I thought as a way of starting to try to get organized a little bit, that we would look at the books that I had, and I would think about where I wanted them to go, or if they should stay. And when I mean to go, what part of the house would be appropriate to put them in. Unfortunately, for the foreseeable time, I'm not going to have a central dedicated library. So it's going to be spread out throughout the house. And I have, this is just one shelf on my, I have plates and stuff like that above. I've forgotten the term for this. I am getting old. It's not a dresser or a bureau, it's a buffet. Anyways, I bought it many years ago for the room, and I've loved having it. And with the plates and stuff up above, I felt like a little bit of books would be appropriate for my house, at least my part of the house. So, anyways, we are continuing on in this library tour. Another book that doesn't belong here, and that's very dusty, is the Woman's Encyclopedia of Myths and Secrets by Barbara Walker. I love this book. I've loved, she gives images, she gives descriptions, and where meanings came from. And it also fascinates me too, that as well as her goddess, ancient woman books, which I have collected a few of them. She also collected this amazing series of knit patterns from Scotland and Ireland. And, she really, I don't know if she's still alive or not, but yeah, I love this book. I've got a small collection of goddess history, I guess you would call it, referring back to images of women through the ages. So anyways, it doesn't belong here. I will have to have a section set up just for my, women's studies, or however you would want to call it. Here is another one by Jean Shinoda Bolen, Goddesses in Every Woman, A New Psychology of Women. Of course, a very important book. And one that I probably should read again. Let's see here. Here is one I have not read. From Dawn to Decadence, 1500 to the Present, 500 Years of Western Cultural Life by Jacques Barzun. And I like it as a reference, but yeah, I need to sit down and actually read the whole thing. And I haven't yet. So I only have a very small start, and it's been so many years, I probably should start it again. And here is one of my collections of the Durant Story of Civilization. This one's Greece, number 2. I was lucky enough to get these when they were being handed out through Book of the Month Club. So I probably just had this out for some reference reasons. But of course, Greece, of all the antiquities, is my favorite. It just is. One thing I'm considering is history. I mean, obviously that would go in history, but what am I going to do, and how do I section out? So these are things that I'm contemplating right now too, as well as going through all this. This was a delightful book. Samuel Pepys, The Unequaled Self by Claire Tomlin. I had heard of Samuel Pepys and his famous diaries, of course, in college. But reading this, it was great. I really, really enjoyed this. And, you know, probably, let's see here, probably I should actually think about trying to actually read his actual diaries, not just excerpts and everything. But yeah, really, really liked that one. Then I'm going to skip. Here is, you know, and this I got in the bargain section of Barnes and Noble. And this is the Oxford Mark Twain. And this one is Chapters from My Biography. I really love, you know, what they did was they left the print from the original. And one of my goals, I mean, I would love to have a complete set of this, but who knows if that'll ever happen. And this was the only one I've ever seen of this, but as you can see, oh, you can't see, there's like a whole list of published books on this. And it was really fun getting to read a Twain that I hadn't read before. And then in a softer voice, actually. Yeah, anyways, of course, he's one of my writing heroes. Let's see here. Then C.S. Lewis, Mere Christianity. I'm not a huge C.S. Lewis fan. I am sorry about that, but yeah. Anyways, it's just, I don't remember if it was a gift or if I bought it, but anyways, I haven't read much of it, and I'm not sure that I will. You know how it goes. This I did read and really loved. Elegy for Iris by John Bayless. This was written about the end of Iris Murdoch's life, and really beautifully, humanly told about a woman with Alzheimer's. And it doesn't matter how talented we are, life doesn't treat us very well. So anyways, beautiful book. And I think they actually made a movie out of it too. But yeah, that was one I had gotten on sale, and really, really appreciated it. Walking the Beach to Bellingham by Harvey Manning. This is a gift from a friend who I'm no longer in contact with. But when we were talking, once, I just don't do it very often, I sold my copy because I was young and didn't have any money. And I thoroughly loved this book, and I deeply regretted ever selling it. And so somehow this friend, he managed to find a copy. And so that's how I'm the lucky possessor of this. It's not an adventure story in the way you think about it. He did day trips, but he would, you know, drive and then walk a certain section of the beach, and he would write about the different things that he encountered. And he's famous too because he's done a variety of backpacking, mountain mountaineering and hiking books as well. So anyways, I'm very happy to have that back in my library. Very happy. Okay, I'm going to ignore these for right now. Oh, not this one. I have the Holy Bible, the King James edition. I also have the Revised English Bible with the Apocrypha. Yeah, I was doing a Bible study at one time and was shocked to realize I didn't actually have a King James version. Odd, when you have so many Bibles. Not of my own buying, just accumulated by the family over time. Here was one of my favorite Christmas presents. I got this Dover edition of the history of the Lewis and Clark expedition. So there's 2 other volumes. Yeah, I got to get the 3 of them together, and they would go in history. So I know what I would do with these, with that one. Let's see here. And then I have Ancient Mirrors of Womanhood, a treasury of goddess and heroine lore from around the world. This is by Merlin Stone. And I also have her When God Was a Woman. So anyways, part of my little series thing. Now we get into, these are the kind of things I like to buy. So when I was at Hearst Castle many years ago, I bought a few books. And, it gives me, I can go back and relook at the treasures that were there. And, I like to bring home a book. Now this will go in the family room along with the architecture and so forth. Now, I don't know that this one's mine. It might be my brother's, but Builtin Furniture. And it's a nice book about, how to build furniture into walls. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have bookcases built in walls? Oh, yeah. Anyways, a nice book there. And then Trim, the Idea Book by Taunton Home. And my brother and I have done a lot of home remodeling here. So, it never hurts to have some good idea books. Doesn't hurt at all. Then the next one, it looks like I'm going to lose my light. Okay, I will be back. We will end here. This will be the end of the second tour. I had hoped to get it a little bit further, but this will be fine. I'll be back. Bye.